Finding the person you're meant to marry is a deeply personal journey, often filled with questions and hopes. You may wonder how you'll recognize the right person or if you'll receive any clear signs to know for sure. Trusting God to guide you in this decision can bring a sense of peace, especially when the answers aren't immediately obvious. God has unique ways of showing you when someone is right for you, and recognizing these signs can help you discern His plan. God's guidance often comes through subtle nudges and spiritual insights that resonate within you. These signs can be reassuring moments, affirming your connection with someone special, or revealing qualities that align with the values you hold dear. In many ways, God's direction may seem simple, yet unmistakable, leading you toward a union that feels blessed and purposeful. By understanding the signs, you can step forward in faith that, knowing you're following a path of love and divine intention. One, joy in each other's company. A cheerful heart is good medicine. When God brings you to the right person, one of the simplest and clearest signs is the joy you feel in each other's company. Joy is a gift from God, and when you both enjoy spending time together, sharing laughter and lifting each other's spirits, it's often an indication of a healthy, godly relationship. This happiness is not just a fleeting emotion. It reflects a deeper connection that's rooted in mutual respect, kindness, and love. In Christian relationships, joy is a powerful indicator of compatibility, showing that you bring positivity and energy into each other's lives. This joy goes beyond just feeling happy. It's a sense of contentment and peace that aligns with the nature of God's love. Spending time with a person who fills your heart with happiness and who feels like a blessing from God is a way He affirms the connection, as true joy often accompanies godly relationships. 2, commitment to prayer together. For where 2 or 3 gather in my name, there am I with them. Prayer is a powerful act that invites God's presence into your relationship, and a partner who is committed to praying with you demonstrates a deep respect for God's role in your lives. When you pray together, it allows both of you to seek wisdom, understanding, and guidance from God, which strengthens your spiritual connection. This shared commitment to prayer lays a strong foundation that centers your relationship on faith and reliance on God. In relationships where prayer is central, you invite God into every aspect of your lives, acknowledging Him as the core of your union. Couples who prioritize praying together are more likely to face challenges with strength, knowing that God is part of their journey. A prayerful relationship is often a relationship that aligns with God's will, as both partners rely on His guidance in making decisions and handling struggles. 3, emotional stability. For the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline. God's Spirit brings stability, self-discipline, and strength, and a partner who exemplifies these qualities shows readiness for a mature, committed relationship. Emotional stability means they can manage their emotions, communicate openly, and remain patient during challenging times. Such stability indicates a level of self-control and wisdom that is essential for a healthy marriage. When someone is emotionally stable, they bring peace rather than drama or instability into the relationship. This stability is not only comforting, but also reflects their alignment with God's Spirit, who grants power and self-discipline. Emotional stability is a reflection of their commitment to growth and their desire to foster a peaceful, loving relationship grounded in God's wisdom. In a marriage, there will be moments that test both partners, and a stable individual is better equipped to handle these challenges with grace. If your partner can navigate life's ups and downs calmly, with love and patience, it's a strong sign that God is at work in their heart. This stability allows you both to focus on building a future together with confidence and faith. Genuine humility. Humble yourselves before the Lord, and He will lift you up. Humility is a quality that God values deeply, and a partner who embodies this shows they're prepared for a meaningful, lasting relationship. Humility means putting others before yourself, respecting differences, and showing kindness without expecting anything in return. A humble person is willing to admit their faults, seek forgiveness, and put aside pride for the sake of the relationship. In a godly relationship, humility allows both partners to build each other up, learn from one another, and grow closer to God. A person who humbles themselves before the Lord understands the value of serving and caring for others, which reflects Christ's love. When your partner is humble, they are more likely to approach conflicts with understanding and gentleness, making it easier to maintain harmony. 5. Desire to learn. Let the wise listen and add to their learning. A person who is eager to learn and grow demonstrates wisdom and a teachable spirit, qualities that God often highlights in a future spouse. This desire for personal development shows they value growth and are willing to become a better version of themselves for the sake of the relationship. A partner who seeks to learn continuously shows they're invested in a relationship that flourishes with God's guidance. In a marriage, there are always opportunities to grow, both individually and together, and a willingness to learn is crucial for a healthy relationship. A teachable person is open to advice, guidance, and correction, which means they're committed to building a strong foundation. This humility and openness to learning also help them become more understanding, compassionate, and adaptable as challenges arise. 6. Willingness to compromise. If it is possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone. Compromise is essential in any relationship, especially in a marriage where two people come together with different backgrounds, perspectives, and preferences. A partner who is willing to compromise shows they are committed to keeping peace and unity in the relationship. This willingness reflects a selfless nature as they prioritize the harmony of the relationship over always having their way. God calls us to live in peace with each other, and a compromising spirit is part of His design for a loving partnership. When your partner is open to compromise, it allows both of you to find balance and respect each other's needs. This flexibility is a sign that they understand the value of unity and are willing to make sacrifices to achieve it. A healthy relationship requires both partners to give and take, and compromise is a way to demonstrate love and consideration. When a partner is willing to compromise, they show their respect for you and the relationship's importance. Transparency, but whoever lives by the truth comes into the light. Transparency in a relationship fosters trust and closeness, and a partner who values openness is committed to building a relationship based on truth. Living in the light means being honest, sharing feelings, and keeping each other informed, creating a space where both feel safe and valued. This openness is a sign of respect, as it shows they trust you with their thoughts and emotions. God calls us to live by the truth, and transparency allows both partners to stay connected in meaningful ways. When your partner is open about their feelings, past, and struggles, it reflects a heart that values honesty. Transparency helps avoid misunderstandings and builds a foundation where trust can flourish. 8. Readiness to handle challenges. Consider it pure joy whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Facing challenges with grace and perseverance is a hallmark of a strong, mature faith, and a partner ready to handle life's struggles shows they're prepared for marriage. God uses trials to strengthen us, and someone who can navigate difficulties with patience and hope is someone who can be a steady partner. This readiness reflects a grounded faith as they trust in God's guidance through life's ups and downs. A marriage will encounter seasons of both joy and hardship, and a resilient partner helps build a relationship that withstands trials. When they approach difficulties with a positive attitude and a problem-solving mindset, it reflects their trust in God's plan. This steadiness ensures that they won't easily give up when times are hard, but instead lean into God and each other. 9 shows humility in conflicts. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Humility in handling conflict shows a person's commitment to peace and reconciliation, essential traits for a healthy marriage. A gentle approach in disagreements reflects maturity and respect for both you and the relationship. This humility prevents escalation and fosters an environment where both partners can feel heard and valued. God values humility, and someone who handles conflict with grace and patience demonstrates a Christ-like spirit. Instead of responding with anger or pride, a humble partner seeks solutions and focuses on preserving harmony. Their approach to conflict reveals a willingness to prioritize the relationship over their own ego, aligning with God's desire for unity. Recognizing the ways God may guide you toward your future spouse involves attentive listening, prayerful consideration, and a heart open to His direction. By seeking His wisdom and being mindful of the signs He provides, you can approach the journey of finding a life partner with confidence and faith. Remember, God's timing is perfect, and His plans for you are filled with hope and purpose. If you found this content inspiring, please like, comment, and subscribe to Pure Inspirational. Your engagement helps us continue to share uplifting messages. Be blessed.